When that unattainable campus prince secretly pursued me, a chubby girl mocked by everyone, I foolishly gave him my virginity, yet I overheard him dismissively telling his friends he was just toying with me, so I hid my pregnancy and left the city in despair. Little did I know that 7 years later, when I took my sick daughter to the hospital, the attending physician would be him. I tried desperately to distance myself from him, but he closed in through threats and enticements, driving away every suitor around me, even disregarding the fact that I had a boyfriend. Of all the cardiologists in this city, I never expected my daughter would be assigned to Humbert Pierce. This was supposed to be routine, just another checkup at the Children's Cardiac Center. My 6-year-old needed constant monitoring for her condition, nothing special, but when I pushed open the exam room door, time froze. There he was, glowing under the blue light of the monitors, the man I'd spent years trying to forget, white coat perfect, glasses sharp, every inch the professional, but I knew better. I knew the fire behind that icy exterior. We weren't even scheduled for him. Dr. Davis had been called to surgery, and the nurse casually told me, Dr. Pierce is his best student, roommate. Lucky me. I gripped the doorframe, yanked my mask higher, and tried to steady myself. 7 years of peace, gone in a second. My daughter's hand was warm in mine. Mine was clammy cold. Come in, Humbert said, calm as ever. His gaze lifted, and when our eyes met, I forgot how to breathe. He didn't recognize me, not as Claire Miller, the girl I used to be, the overweight nobody he'd secretly dated in college. Now I was Winifred Nelson, lean, pale, a single mom standing stiff behind her daughter. My little girl sat obediently in the chair. I stayed behind her, frozen but pretending calm. He leaned close with his stethoscope, and his cologne hit me like a sucker punch from the past. My grip on her shoulder tightened, same sharp jaw, same cool detachment. Rosalind Nelson, right? His tone was professional, almost indifferent. She'll need surgery within a few years, you know the costs. He glanced at me, really looked, taking in the scuffed sneakers, the faded jeans, the worn-out bag. I could feel the judgment hidden behind his silence. If you'd like another opinion, he offered smoothly, I can arrange one this afternoon. I kept my eyes down, bangs hiding my face. Thank you for your time. I grabbed the forms, gathered my daughter, and walked out before my knees betrayed me. Behind us, I could feel his eyes linger. He saw more patients, but I stayed in his head. Later, in the break room, his phone buzzed. Patrick Lowe, our old class president. The class 3 reunion's on the 20th, Patrick said. Everyone's coming, you too, no excuses. I'll check my schedule, Humbert replied, too flat. Always dodging reunions, you and Claire both. Patrick laughed. Remember Claire, the fat girl? Disappeared after graduation. Humbert said nothing. The kettle screeched, water spilling over his desk. You still there? Patrick asked. Yeah, Humbert muttered, adjusting his glasses, but his grip on the phone tightened. Patrick rambled on about how Claire had vanished. Humbert tuned him out, lost in thought. He pulled open a drawer later, fingers brushing over a black fountain pen, blue velvet case, lacquer chipped, carefully repaired but never used anymore. His face stayed calm, but his eyes behind the glasses told another story. Meanwhile, I sat on the bus with my daughter, and the memories came rushing back. 7 years ago, his birthday party. I'd been excited, gift in hand, until the crude laughter hit me outside the VIP room. Holy crap, is that a hickey? No way, you're actually dating that fat chick?